Well, last month we told you about a one-of-a-kind Northern Ontario research facility facing closure. A unique laboratory helping scientists understand how to protect rivers and lakes, not just here in Canada, but around the world. It became a victim of Ottawa's spending cuts. But today, 3 potential saviors emerged. Margot McDermott has the details.
It's hard to believe that something so pristine could be at the center of a noisy fuss. But there was an international outcry when the federal government said it was closing the experimental lakes area.
This way, okay.
Today, the Ontario government stepped up to help keep it open.
It's very important to us as a government that believes in science, that believes in evidence, that we continue to have this jewel available to the region, but to the province, to the nation, and to the world.
The more than 50 lakes in Northern Ontario are unique, so clean they can be used as life-size test tubes. Scientists have done groundbreaking research here into everything from acid rain to the effects of phosphates in detergents on fresh water. But last year, the federal government said it was cutting the $2 million a year budget. So Ontario is negotiating a deal to share that cost with the Manitoba government and the International Institute for Sustainable Development, an independent group based in Winnipeg.
There has been some great work done there, and this is work that, by the nature of research, there needs to be continuity over time.
Researchers have already been notified by Fisheries and Oceans the ELA was being mothballed and told to remove their equipment. Scientists say it now looks like they'll be able to continue their work.
This announcement is throwing ELA a lifeline, and it means that it still has an uncertain future, but at least it is showing that there is hope.
The experimental lakes area became symbolic of what critics called the Harper government's hostility to scientific research. One of the ministers involved said today he's glad someone else is stepping in.
In this particular property, if the Ontario government sees some value, that's great. More power to them.
Ontario, Manitoba, and the Research Institute still have to negotiate details, but it appears this deal could be enough to save a unique place in the world for freshwater science. Margot McDermott, CBC News, Ottawa.